Welcome to Premier Blockchain Hub, where opportunity meets skills. And today, I'm excited and I will be your host. So first of all, my name is Marcellus Autieno, an entrepreneur, online coach, mentor, and also a blockchain expert. And today over here, I will be taking you through how to gain big in the field of cryptocurrency. At the same time, I'm also going to share with you the difference so that you get to understand the difference between cryptocurrency and also tokens, because most of the people I've been meeting, others tell me, for example, that what is these cryptocurrencies, what are tokens, how can you differentiate them? So they are going to take you step by step, you get to understand. So first of all, through Premier Blockchain Hub, we have a branch known as Blockchain Academic Hub, whereby we provide skills in 4 areas. Whereby in case you want to understand more about blockchain technology, we take you step by step. For those who want to understand also social media and e-commerce, we have a segment for you whereby you can also be able to learn in deeper levels. We take you step by step. Then also for those who are interested in online trading, we also share with you in deeper details so that you get to understand it also more about it. Then the last segment we also share with you through Blockchain Academic Hub is cryptocurrency education, and that's what I want to share with you more about here today. Cryptocurrency education. For those who want to understand cryptocurrency education, also we take you step by step in deeper details. So today I want to share with you the difference between these crypto coins and also token, because most of the people always make wrong investment. Maybe you go buy a token, at the same time maybe you wanted to buy a cryptocurrency or a crypto coin. So what is the difference between a cryptocurrency and a token? So let me share with you in deeper details so that you get to understand this one here today. So first of all, cryptocurrency is just a digital currency that can be used to buy goods and services, but uses an online ledger with strong cryptography to secure online transaction. And with these cryptocurrencies can just be used the same way you always use money, to buy goods and services. And what makes these cryptocurrencies very, very unique and very powerful is with these cryptocurrencies, you can use them as a store of value. You can also use them as a medium of exchange. At the same time, you can also use them as a commodity. So most people don't always understand that difference, which I want to share with you today in deeper details. So a token is yet to be a cryptocurrency. As if, for example, I want to invent a phone. I can come to you and tell you, I have a phone I want to invent. This phone, for example, I can tell you, before this phone goes to the market, I want to sell you maybe this phone at, let's say, for example, $10. But when this phone goes to the market, I can tell you, you will sell this phone at maybe $100. So you as an investor, you can tell yourself, so I can buy this phone right now before it goes to the market at $10. But when this phone goes to the market, I'm going to sell it at, for example, $100. So it's like I'm going to make like 10 times profit. So maybe you are an investor. You have your $10,000 somewhere, you can buy so many of these phones. So remember, for this, the price of this phone to go up depends on 2 things. Number 1, it will depend on the community and also the usability of that phone. So if that phone comes to the market and most of the people, for example, are not using that phone, what happens to the price of that phone? It automatically goes down. That's what always happens with the tokens. With the token is yet to be a cryptocurrency. So when this token comes to the market or to an exchange, it will depend on 2 things. Number 1, it will depend on community. Second thing, it will depend on usability. So when this token comes to the market and most of the people are holding it are investors, which means the community have it but there is no usability going on. What happens if something comes and there is no usability going on? The price automatically goes down. So if you're an investor, you had invested there, for example, $10, the price of when that price of that token goes down, your money also goes down. Some of them you cannot even convert back to money. So most people always confuse that difference between a token and a cryptocurrency, which is very, very important. You as an investor, you need to know. So with the cryptocurrencies, these are now the coins that are already on the blockchain, that has their own blockchain. And some of the examples of these coins, cryptocurrencies, are things like the Bitcoin. Is a good example. Same also to Ethereum. They have their own blockchain network. But most of these tokens, they use the blockchain of other cryptocurrencies so that they can be able to run on. We call them ERC20. Those are some examples of Ethereum tokens. We have so many of them. So these are the tokens that are not yet a cryptocurrency. So with these tokens, if for example you are not always careful, some of them you can always buy. When they goes to the exchange, the price goes down and you as an investor, you lose your money. So you always need to be very, very careful. After knowing the difference between a coin and a token, most of the people always ask the question, how can I be able to gain through this cryptocurrency coins? One of the ways most of the investors always gain it big is through buying and holding of these cryptocurrencies. And I can give you a very good example of that. And I want to use an example of one of these cryptocurrencies, that is Bitcoin. If you check on the performance of this Bitcoin, today you look at the price of one Bitcoin is almost going at around $40,000, just one Bitcoin. And I want us to check the performance of this Bitcoin just maybe since 2020 up to date. If you check the performance of this Bitcoin, in around 2020, one Bitcoin was going at around, April there, one Bitcoin was going at around $7,000. Today, the same price of one Bitcoin is going at around $40,000. What does this one tell you? It tells you, for example, in case you are an investor in 2020, maybe around there, May, April, in case you wanted to buy 10 Bitcoin, you could have bought each Bitcoin going at around $7,000, which means the 10 Bitcoin, you could have bought at around $70,000. Today, if you are to sell the same 10 Bitcoins that you bought at $70,000, you could have sold each one of them going at around $40,000, which means the 10 of them, you could have sold at around $400,000. Now subtract your $70,000. How much do you go home with? It's crazy profit. It's good profit. But with buying and holding of these cryptocurrencies, you require the skills of the coins you need to buy. And that's why as Blockchain Academic Hub, we have a package for you that you can be able to enroll. We take you step by step of the coins you can be able to buy. Because some of the coins also, like there's a coin a friend of mine bought last year. It was called Safe Moon. This coin, since they bought it, the price has keep on going down each and every time. So also there are those coins, if you don't have the knowledge, you can buy them, the price keep on going down each and every time. So you need to understand which are some of the top coins like is performing very well that you can buy, for example, in this year, for example, 2022. So through Blockchain Academic Hub, we'll take you step by step. And also for the investors who are in auto trading, we also have some coins, an application for them whereby they can also be able to get these coins they buy, so that in the near future, they can also be able to reap big in these coins. Another way is, apart from just buying and holding, what are also other ways that you can also be able to benefit big in this field of blockchain and also the cryptocurrency coins? Most of investors are also reaping it big, or other words, winning it big in this field of cryptocurrency and blockchain through auto trading, which I want to share with you now how they do it, which also personally how I always do it. In case I want to buy my coins, how do I always go about it? Very, very important, because most of the people always use their seed capital to buy the coins. For me, I will not advise that. If you want to buy these coins, which is the best way for you to go about them? Assume, for example, maybe you are an investor that is buying these coins for the long term. So this way now the auto trading is coming. And I want to share with you how that one works. So auto trading is simply just a way whereby professionals now trade on your behalf. So with auto trading, first of all, I always tell people, before you invest in auto trading, there are some things that you need to consider. First of all, you need to consider the period that company has been in the market. If it is a company that is less than 5 years, don't always advise people to do the trading with them, because with company that is 5 years, the company that is in a learning phase. So get a company that is more than 5 years. Second thing with auto trading also, you need to look at this company. The services they are providing, are they trading in more than one service? If, for example, it is in currency, they trade in, for example, stocks, they can buy maybe bonds, they can do mutual funds, ETFs. Don't invest in a company that only do one thing. For example, if it is currency, they only trade in currency. No. If it is maybe stock, they only do stock. Look for a company that provide more than one service. So, for example, the companies most of the time we always connect our investors with, so that they be able to help them in doing this. Is one of the companies that have been trading since 2012. Let's talk of around 10 years of experience in the field. And this company also have both international and local licenses. They trade across different commodities, whereby once you invest with them, they can be able to trade your money in stocks, bonds, mutual funds, ETFs, options, futures, currencies, among many others. So they simply trade on your behalf, then they give you the profits. So with me, this is what I always do through auto trading. In case, for example, I want to buy coins, I invest in auto trading. For example, say I have a $10,000 I want to buy coins with. I first invest in auto trading, then the profits I get from the auto trading is what I use now to buy the coins. If you do that, you'll never go wrong in the field of cryptocurrencies for the buying and holding. So let me give you how it works. Let me share with you how it works, the field of auto trading. How does it operate? So in the field of auto trading, it's very simple. For those who want to do the investment, these international companies that we can be able to connect you with, the minimum investment you can do with them is $300. Then the maximum investment you can do with them is $100,000, but you can have multiple accounts of $100,000. Then they have returns divided into 5 segments, whereby you can choose either you want them to pay you monthly, quarterly, half a year, yearly, or after 3 years. So if you choose monthly, they pay you 15% of your investment. If you choose quarterly, they pay you 18% each month for the next 1 year, also for your investment. If you choose half a year, they pay you 21% each month for the next also 1 year. If you choose yearly, they pay you 25% each month of your investment also for the next 1 year. So let me give you an example of how it goes. Assume, for example, you have invested, let's talk of say $1,000. If you have invested, for example, $1,000, if you choose monthly, they pay you 15% of that for the next, each month for the next 1 year. If you choose quarterly, they pay 18% of that $1,000 also for the next 1 year. If you choose half a year, they pay you 21% of that $1,000 for the next 1 year. If you choose yearly, they pay you 25% of that $1,000 for the next 1 year. So let us calculate, for example, assume maybe you have chosen monthly, they pay you 15% of $1,000. 15% of $1,000 each month is like $150. So they pay you that $150 for the next 12 months, which means by the end of that year, in case you invest $1,000, they'll pay you $1,800. So you get your initial capital of $1,000 plus a profit of $800. Now what you can do, if now you want to benefit big in this field of the cryptocurrency, you can now leave the seed capital again. You can invest the seed capital to auto trading. Then the profit, you use now the profit to buy the coins. Are you getting that? Then with quarterly now they pay you 18% each month. Which means if, for example, you have invested, let's talk of $1,000, which means each month they'll pay you $180. Quarterly means after 3 months. So the first quarter, they'll pay you $540. The next quarter again, they pay you $540. So a year has 4 quarters, which means by the end of the year, in case you invested with them $1,000, they'll pay you a total of $2,160. So you get initial capital of $1,000 and a profit of $1,160. You can go and again do what? Buy your coins with a profit. If you choose half a year now they pay you 21% each month, which means each month they'll be paying you like $210. So half a year means after 6 months. So the first 6 months, in case you invested with them $1,000, they'll pay you $1,260. Then the next 6 months again, they pay you another $1,260. So by the end of that year, in case you invested with them $1,000, they'll give you total returns of $2,520. So you can get your initial capital, then the profit you buy what? The coins. If you choose yearly, maybe you want to lock your money for the next 1 year. Then after that, you want maybe to buy your coins. If you choose yearly now, they pay you 25% each month, which means in case you invest $1,000, each month they'll be paying you $250. So yearly means like you've locked your money for the next 1 year. So by the end of that year, in case you invested $1,000, they'll give you total returns of $3,000. So you get your initial capital of $1,000 plus a profit of how much? $2,000. In November last year, one Bitcoin was going at around $67,000. Today the same Bitcoin is at around $40,000. So take this example. In case you invested in, for example, auto trading last year in November, right now you could have made more profit to buy more Bitcoin as Bitcoin is going up, because the Excel predicts Bitcoin is going at $10,000, just one Bitcoin alone. Through auto trading, in case you had invested more of that, right now you could have done what? You could have generated more profits to buy even more of the coins. For those who are interested in auto trading, it's very simple. If you want to do the investment with them, you do using the BUSD. So where do you get BUSD? Basically a stable coin. Just go to the Play Store, you download Token Pocket Wallet, then make sure you back up your keys. Then Then after that, you fund it up with the BUSD. Then from there, you go to the buy auto trading site. Then you do the registration. Then we get started with the buy auto trading for those who are interested in for this profession to trade on their behalf. For those who are interested also in learning more about this cryptocurrency education, we have our packages that will be able to help you. With only $300, you can be able to learn so much on blockchain. You'll be able to understand more about blockchain, understand more about these coins, which ones can you buy, which ones can you sell. At the same time, you'll also be able to understand more about smart contract technology with only $300. Together also with forex trading. For those also interested in forex trading, we also have a package that goes only for $300. You'll be able to learn everything. But for those who want now to become professionals on blockchain, we have a package that goes at $999. This is where now you understand everything to do with you want to become professional. You understand everything to do with online trading, like how can you buy shares of a company. You want to understand more about bonds, ETFs, options, futures, currencies. You want to understand these things so that also you as an individual can be able to do it on by yourself. Assume for example, maybe one day the professional trading for you, but also you want to do it by yourself. We also take you step by step through the academy. Also for those parents who have their kids, we have kids in blockchain finance, a package that goes at $499. You can enroll also. We take your kids, they learn where the future is heading to. What is this blockchain? How can they be able to save money, manage their finance at a tender age, among many others. So we have so much in store for you guys through Blockchain Academic Hub, powered by Premier Blockchain Hub, where we always say that opportunities meet skills. That's what I'm going to share with you here today. In our next segment, we'll be checking on more about how can you be able to benefit with the metaverse, how also can you be able to benefit through NFTs, that is non-fungible token. So you require this knowledge, you require these skills, and that's why we are here as Blockchain Academic Hub to guide you step by step so that you can also be able to know where the world is heading to. So I'm looking forward to meet with all of you in our next session that always happens each and every Friday at 8 p.m. Live through our YouTube channel. We'll be able to share with you more about these segments of blockchain so that you as an individual, you get to understand them in deeper details. So I want to welcome you on board at the moment. For those who are interested in auto trading, let us get started. For those also interested in learning more about the coins, you can be able to enroll over there. So that be able to understand these coins in deeper details, and also the best one you can be able to buy, and also how you can be able to benefit. So that's what I share with you today. Welcome, and I'm looking forward to work with all of you.